My name is Linda and I am 52 years old. For much of my life, I had played the role of the steady caregiver, the woman who held everything together quietly behind the scenes. I raised my children, supported my husband, and kept the house in order. But somewhere along the way, I realized I had put my own happiness on hold. It was a late autumn afternoon when everything changed. The sky was a dull gray, and the wind whispered through the trees outside my window as I sat alone, wrapped in a soft cashmere shawl. The house was quiet, too quiet, I thought. My husband was away on a business trip, and the emptiness settled over me like a heavy fog. Just then there was a knock on the door. I wasn't expecting anyone, especially not at that hour. When I opened it, there he stood. Michael, the new handyman who had been recommended by a neighbor. He was a man in his late 40s, with kind eyes and a calm demeanor. His presence filled the small entryway with a warmth I hadn't noticed I was missing. He explained that he was there to fix a minor leak in the kitchen faucet. Simple enough, I thought. But as he worked, our conversation deepened. He listened, not just to my words but to the silence between them. For the first time in years I felt truly heard. As the afternoon faded into evening, I found myself drawn to him, not just by his charm but by the simple way he made me feel alive again. When he asked if I wanted a cup of tea, I hesitated for a moment. It was such a small gesture, but in that moment, it felt monumental. I let him in. We sat together in the warm glow of the kitchen light. We spoke of dreams deferred and new beginnings. The hours slipped by unnoticed. In Michael's company, the heaviness inside me began to lift. I realized how long it had been since I allowed myself to feel joy. Not just fleeting happiness but a deep, nourishing joy. That night as he left, I stood by the doorway, watching his figure disappear down the street. I knew nothing about what the future held. But I knew this was the beginning of something unexpected, something real. For the first time in years I was ready to say yes, not just to Michael but to myself.